All right, Nick, I got this sling back from the expert I sent it to. It's USA 1870 TRP SLG. It's the one we've been working on for a while. You sent the sample of. He's got a couple notes here. This keeper is good, and he says this keeper here, so this is the way it is slung on the gun. You need to make the other keeper, which is one he made up, large enough to accommodate all 3 lines of sling. Top keeper, okay, so this keeper's fine. This keeper needs to be thick enough for 3 to go through. So all 3 of these would need to go through this one. It would need to be thick enough to do so. The one that just 2 goes through and one that 3 goes through. So we need 2 keepers total. And then the button to match the original hardware that we had, that you have on the other sling. And that can come off. And then here is the correct marking and where it is going to be. And it's Rock Island Arsenal. EHS on an angle like this. And we're going to take it apart so we can measure exactly where it is, he said, because it's got to be a specific length from the end. So this is the EHS you put on there, and that's in the wrong spot. It needs to be here. So from the end with the hook, you have to see, because the other end has the button. So from the end with the hook, the Rock Island Arsenal starts about 18¼ inches from the very end. I've got the measuring tape on the end of the hook. So about 18½, let's call it, was where the Rock Island starts. And that's just on a little bit of an angle, not quite straight, but not very crooked either. And then the EHS goes right after it like this. And again, about these distances here, on a bit of an angle like that. He said it's always on an angle, so make sure you get a good close-up there to see. That's where the markings need to be on every sling, that distance. This EHS you put on, wrong spot. That stamp's good, it just needs to be moved to here, and we need to add Rock Island Arsenal. Everything else is good, with the exception of those 2 things. Move the stamp, add the Rock Island Arsenal, and make sure you add a keeper that will fit all 3 lines. And then I'll email you how many I want. Thank you.